Alright, what's up, boys and girls? We're back at it again. 50 Days Sketching. Number 45. Winter. And we're almost done. Just 5 more days. Incredible. Incredible. I can taste victory. This has been a marathon for me. This is my first big YouTube project to make me come back to the channel and actually work on it. And it's working. And I can feel the end. I'm very happy of how things are turning out with the channel, and there's gonna be a lot more to come. Trust me. I just need more time to work on it. As soon as I finish this project of 50 Days of Sketching, I guarantee you there'll be brand new content. And if you like my comedy, the way I talk, it's gonna be more art tutorials, more parody comics, all of that stuff. More to come. I just need more time. So as soon as we get this series done, that gives me more time to give you higher quality content. But yeah, we're drawing some winter stuff. And when I thought about this, I was like, you know what? I could do something very generic, just a scenery of snow, whatever. But I decided, how about we change it up, and I'm just gonna draw a scene of snow day. You ever had snow days? Probably if you don't live in the middle of the Midwest or where you get snow, probably wouldn't experience that. But man, it was hype when I was a kid to get snow days. First my mom had us a shovel. We had to get work done first. We had to shovel, and then after that, just do whatever. We watched TV, watched PBS Kids for a bit. I didn't have cable, so PBS Kids was where it's at. And then after that, go outside, build some snowman, try to build an igloo. Poorly. I remember my brothers and I had a shoebox to build the bricks. It kind of worked, and then we could only build a vertical wall. We couldn't really make it into a circle. We didn't have a saw. We weren't that trained in making an igloo. But hey, we can make snowmen. We made a lot of snowmen. I gotta get the carrot. We didn't have coal, but we had mittens and a scarf. I think I used grapes one time as eyes. Yeah, and a lot of times, this is me as a kid. I grew up in the early 2000s. That's when I was a kid. So, and we lived in a small town, so everyone kind of knew each other. Snow day happens. It means all the other neighborhood kids are playing. So I was friends with a handful of the neighborhood kids. They knew us, they knew me. I was friends with the kids on the other side of the block. So sometimes they just knock on the door like, hey, can Chris come out and play? And I'm like, yeah, let's play. And then snowball fight, build snowman, snow angels, climb up a snow hill, roll down a snow hill, sled down a snow hill. It was a time. I don't know if kids really do that today. I know a lot of parents are very protective of the children. But my mom was like, hey, as long as you're with one of your older brothers and you let me know, go out and have fun and come back for dinner. So it's kind of crazy. I don't know how it is today. I understand people are more cautious with the children, which I totally get. But it was a good time. Very fond memories of that. The worst part was just shoveling. And then when I was older in high school, what I would do was sleep in. Obviously, you're a kid. You have more sense of play. I didn't find value in building that snowman anymore. I would just stay inside, watch TV, shovel. I think one time in high school, my brother and I were both in high school. We built one snowman. He lasted pretty long. He lasted all the way to like the end of February, which is pretty long, from like December to February. But most of the times when I was in high school, I would either do homework, sleep, watch YouTube, or play video games. League of Legends, to be specific. And I queue up with my friends, like, hey dude, you up for some duo queue ranked? Hell yeah, dog. And we'd lose like 10 games in a row. I'm like, well, there we go. I gotta eat dinner now. Yeah. Good times. Being a kid, man. And really, if you're a kid right now in middle school, listen to this, high school, enjoy it. You're not gonna have that time in your life again. Have fun. It's okay to be childish. You're a kid. I don't know why a lot of people want kids to grow up so fast. Your innocence is what's important. You know, the idea of not knowing is sometimes liberating. And that's what makes kids so magical. You know, they have that sense of exploration and curiosity. They want to go out and they want to learn new stuff. So don't feel like, oh, I'm too old. This is some kid stuff. And you're like 8 years old saying that. Go out and have fun, man. I think a sense of play makes you feel young. So, and I think kids can gauge that with adults. Sometimes, like, they know who's dead inside and who is willing to play, you know, toys with them or Barbie with them. They know that. So it's that childhood spirit keeps you young. It really does. Like my elders, they were around all of the grandchildren and young children. They live a happy, fulfilling life seeing the young kids around. But anyway, that's it for day 45, winter. And I will catch you on the next day. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.